Dear students, about natural language processing. Today we are going to discuss about encoding with the logical form. Okay. So here today we are going to discuss about encoding ambiguity in logical form. So what is about the logical form? Logical form is nothing but it is replacing the sentences in the form when we are talking or when we are giving to the system. So replacing the words in between related to that we will see what is a logical form. Okay, see what is a valid logical form. Logical form is nothing but replaces any sentences or ideas with the letters to remove any bias from content and allow one to evaluate the argument without any bias due to its subject matter. Being a valid argument does not necessarily mean the conclusion will be true. So here the what is meant by logical form, that logical form is nothing but it is replacing the words. It is replacing the words is based on the situation, we can say, is based on the situation. Here we can see a conversation. As we are discussing about the ambiguity of the logical form, here we are looking for a conversation between Dave and Hal. Okay, so what is the conversation here? It is Dave, open the pod bay doors, Hal. Hal is saying, I'm sorry, Dave, I am afraid I can't do that. Dave, what's the problem? Hal, I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do. Dave, I don't know what you are talking about. Hal, I know that you find Frank were planning to disconnect me, and I am afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen. This is the conversation between Dave and Hal about some incident. So here we are discussing about the ambiguity in the logical form. Our topic is about ambiguity in the logical form. Here it is general speech and language understanding and generation capabilities and emotional intelligence. Okay, politeness is emotional intelligence and self-awareness is a model of self including goals and plans, and belief description is modeling others, that is reasoning about their goals and plans. Here we can see their emotion. Okay, so Hal is having a emotion, one type of emotion, that he is afraid to do something. Okay, where the Dave want to do another thing. Okay, the continuation of that, Hal, I can tell from the tone of your voice, Dave, that you are upset. Why don't you take a stress pill and get some rest? Okay, and Hal is saying, can you hold it a bit closer? Dave does this so. Hal, that's Dr. Hunter, isn't it? Dave, yes. Here, this conversation is explaining about the recognition of emotion from speech, that is vision capability including visual recognition of emotions and faces also. Situational ambiguity. This is known as the situational ambiguity, that Dave is in a place of ambiguity. He is afraid of something and he is want to have a pill to have and can take the rest. Okay, so to attain the levels of performance we attribute to Hal, and we need to be able to define that, model, acquire and manipulate. Knowledge of the world and of agents in it, and text meaning and intention. These are three are there in the logical form ambiguity, and related a small or big issues. Okay, so but is a Hal like system really needed? See, this is the conversation between Hal and Dale, and Hal is able to act according to his the mistake or is the way of the behavior attitude, but whereas it converts to the system is not able to do as how the Hal is doing. is it not? So, can we maybe fake intelligence? If the system is not thinking, not doing according to the situations, can we say that is a fake intelligence? System is a fake intelligence, or at least a capability to maintain dialogue and not have to face a problem that is so very hard? Sometimes, well, is it not? Sometimes it is right. When thinking about building dialogue systems, consider Parry, that is, a computer conversationalist with a paranoid personality. It was far more powerful than its much more famous cousin Elia and had thousands of users in the 1970s who plainly believed that it was intelligent. What is idea about the thinking about building like systems? And a trained psychiatrist couldn't, in a blind test, distinguish Parry from a human. But all Parry had was about 6,000 patterns through which to recognize elements of input and some open pattern stock answers, many of them referring to the mafia and bookies at racetracks. Parry could keep up conversations of dozens of turns and appeared to have a personality. So it was at one time pitched against Eliza. Okay, here this is the conversation between the Parry Eliza earlier in 1960. I don't understand your motives. Eliza, why don't you understand my motives? Parry, shouldn't I be? Why do you say that just now? That's just the way it is. Suppose that's just the way it were not so. This is the conversation happened based on their ideas, their emotions. We can say that based on their emotions, these conversations are happened, and about that, the system is able to do based on the emotions, like how the persons, the humans are thinking like that. Okay, so we can see that phenometrics and phonology is about the study of language sounds. It is about the study of language and sounds. Ecology is the study of language conventions for punctuation, where to have to keep the full stop, where to have to keep comma, where to have to keep the colon, semicolon, like that. Text markup and encoding. Morphology is the study of meaningful components of words. Morphology is, we studied that earlier classes, that morphology is about, it is a meaningful word that we have to keep in the searching for a particular statement. Okay, syntax, as we know what is syntax, the study of structural relationships among words. So with the syntax, that system is able to understand what the required word or sentence. Lexical semantics is the study of word meaning, and compositional semantics is about the study of the meaning of sentences, and pragmatics is the study of the use of language accomplish goals, and discourse conventions is about the study of conventions of dialogue. The study of conventions of the dialogue. See, we can see some natural language processing applications. Some applications that we can come across, that finding appropriate documents on certain topics from a database of text, for example, finding relevant books in a library. So extracting information from messages or articles on certain topics, for example, building a database of a stock transactions described in the news on a given day. Okay, there it is finding relevant books. Here it is the building a database of the stock transactions, and translating documents from one language to another is also one type of application of NLP, and producing automotive repair manuals in many different languages. Producing automobile repair manuals in other different languages. Summarizing text for certain purposes, for example, producing a 3-page summary of 1,000-page government report. That is, we can say that compressing. Okay, so 1,000-page government report also can be minimized by 3-page summary. Is compressing is useful for natural language processing. Okay, and some more NLP applications are question answering systems, where natural language is used to query a database, For example, we can see a query system to a personal database, and automated customer service over the telephone, for example, to perform banking transactions or order items from a catalog. So tutoring systems where the machine interacts with a student, for example, you can say an automated mathematics tutoring system. Like that, these are the different NLP applications, and spoken language control of a machine, for example, voice control of a VCR of a computer. Okay, so in a production level applications are by using NLP, a computer program in Canada accepts daily weather data and automatically generates weather reports in English and French. Okay, so based on the that is weather report, the system itself is developing the weather report, okay, in English and French languages. Over one 10,000 cross translations requests daily are proposed by the Babel fish system available through Albertista. A visitor to Cambridge, that is Memory Arch, can ask a computer about places to eat using only spoken language. The system returns relevant information from a database of facts about the restaurant scene. Okay. Prototype level applications. NLP is having a different types of applications. Here it is prototype level applications. Computers grade student essays in a manner indistinguishable from human graders. So an automated reading tutor intervenes through speech when the reader makes a mistake or asks for help. Okay, so a computer watches a video clip of a soccer game and produces a report about what it has seen. A computer predicts the upcoming words and expands abbreviations to help people with disabilities to communicate. These are the prototype level of applications in NLP. Okay, computer game is also is generating a communicating with and video clips is developing the soccer game, and interventions through speech is also developing the mistakes like that. So the stages in a comprehensive NLP system. What is the stages are? The tokenization, morphological analysis, syntactic analysis, semantic analysis, and pragmatics and disclosure analysis, knowledge-based reasoning, and text generation. These are all we discussed earlier topics that are tokenization, morphological, semantic, like syntax, like everything. Okay. So tokenization is about that how we can observe the stem. The stem is a token. Okay. So stem is having the prefixes, suffixes like that. So here we can say that a German language is giving that labels in their language they have generated one sentence, that is. So by converting that, it is in English life insurance company employee. Okay, this we cannot read in German, but that is converting into English is life insurance company employee. So what is mean by tokenization here? The tokenization is nothing but here based on the language, based on the words, it is able to converting into the standard form. Is tokening. Okay, that is morphology. Morphology is about in Hebrew that is translated, and in English it is and when I met you, miscues. That is miscues. Here also that morphology is changing the words, changing the suitable related words. Okay. So syntax, how many readings do the following examples have? I made her duck, I saw ground cannon flying to San Diego, the air of I, the cows are graining in the meadow, John saw Mary, food heads or my body. These are all the a meaningful grammatical sentences. Syntax is nothing but a meaningful grammatical sentences. Okay. The bane of NLP, ambiguity. Here we are discussing about the ambiguity. Ambiguity resolution at all levels and in all system components is one of the major tasks for NLP. So what is mean by ambiguity? Ambiguity is about the chances of misusing or misunderstanding about a particular statement or a particular words. Okay, so the translation is about the coach lost a set. The coach lost a set is about one strongly preferred meaning, although in a Stanford English Russian dictionary that coach has 15 senses and loss has 11 senses and set has 91 senses. What is senses here? It is a meaning with a different situation, a meaning with a different situation for coach, loss, set, like that. So 15 into 11 into 91 is equal to, that is 15,015 possible translations that we can find. 15,015 translations we can find for 15, 11 into 91. Okay, coach, loss and set. Okay, so one more example is given for translation is the soldiers shot at the women and I saw some of them fall. So if translating into Hebrew, them will have a choice of a masculine or a feminine pronoun. How do we know how to choose? That is, how can we translate with the standardization? Noise in the communication channel, that is 8, easily resolvable, but sometimes it is less clear that thanks for all you have. Okay, so this sentence is ambiguous. It has a reading as is, but it can also be misspelled. That it also can be misspelled. How does one process this? How the system can process like this? This is brilliant nonsense. That is, Twasbring and the slitty toes, that is in a different Lejus Karavel Jabur Kori. Is anything at all understandable here? No. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon and the slimy light toes, combination of a badger, a lizard and a cosque, ran around them and made holes in the grass around a sandial. First two lines. This is about the translation of the sentences. Okay, so this is what about we discussed about the ambiguity in the logical form. Ambiguity in the logical form. So just to go through these slides and try to understand. If you want to know more about this, you can mail me so that we can communicate more about the topic. Okay, so thank you.